I wanted to take a few minutes in this video for you people that are new to firearms out there and to talk a little bit about the difference between a gun that you may choose for home defense or for the range or for concealed carry. And I've got laid out here just a few examples. Now, the first thing that I want to tell you is that any of these guns can be very lethal. Alright, you need to handle them properly. If you are new to firearms, you need to get the proper training and learn how to be safe with any firearm that you own. Okay, we have here typically what we may see as a collection of range guns and guns that may be considered more of a self-defense firearm. For example, this gun here is a little .22 Heritage single action, a little cowboy action gun that I have owned for years. This is one that I've had my kids out shooting. It's a lot of fun to shoot. A 22 and a 10 can is a great afternoon's worth of fun. It's a very good way to spend some time with your kids, a little bit of trash talking over who can actually shoot the best, and you know, just a good way to have some good clean fun. Another one that I have, the Judge. I did a video on this one a while back, some of the different types of ammunition and things like that you may want to use. These guns are examples of range guns for me. Okay, these are a couple that I use specifically just for the range. I do not carry these or have them in any kind of a self-defense role. I have in the past had this one in a certain place in my house, but but I've decided to move it along into basically just a range gun. Works well. It's a lot of fun. It can be fun when you're out with your friends and you break this gun out, and some of them are a little bit intimidated just because of the size of that cylinder, and they get a little bit intimidated about shooting it. It's just kind of a little bit of fun to see that happen. However, this gun is a good snake gun. If you're going through the woods, things like that with the right load, great little snake gun. Over here we have a couple of examples of what you might consider the full-sized home defense guns, or and of course something like this would be great for home defense. Any of these guns would be great for home defense. These typically are going to be, for me, range guns. These, however, would fit in a home defense scenario. Large full-size guns, they're a little heavier, so they typically do not work well for concealed carry. They're a little harder to conceal, but they are very effective firearms. This one in particular, this is one of my favorites. This was actually a Christmas present that I got several years ago. Love this gun. And for the purposes of this gun, it is basically a range gun. For me, yes, it would work well, very well as a home defense firearm, but I have other weapons that I would choose for that. But classic gun. For those guys of you out there who are familiar with like Miami Vice, that sort of thing, you probably recognize it. Smith & Wesson 4506-1. This one is my Taurus PT92. Did a video on this one back several years ago where at that time I think it was a 15-year review, and this gun is great. I have carried this gun before. I've carried it concealed before. It's a little harder to conceal because it is a full frame gun, but it is something that can be done. It's not impossible to do that. 15 round capacity, or actually 17 round with the factory Taurus mags. I've got an aftermarket mag in it that's only 15 rounds. Works great. The Beretta 92, that's perfect example of the Beretta 92 if you're familiar with those. There's a lot of similarities between this and the Beretta. 1911, there's a lot of people that will carry a 1911. I do not carry this one except when I'm around here on my property, but it is again another example of a range gun. I would consider carrying this one, but one of the big reasons I don't is because I like something with just a little bit more ammo capacity. That's something that you're going to want to consider as well. Something like this, it's a larger frame gun. It is an 8 round capacity with this magazine and 45 ACP. Now, compare that to this Glock 43X, and I've got videos on each of these guns individually, and we will keep this one pointed in the safe direction because this is one of my carry guns and it is hot. Okay, this is a 15 round Shield Arms magazine. Okay, small little package. here in the 43X, 15 rounds. That is a great choice for concealed carry, very popular choice for concealed carry. Unlike something like this, you got 8-round capacity, 45 ACP, much heavier gun. Here, this full size here, you know, 15 to 17 rounds depending on the magazine that you have in it. Again, here we only have 8-round capacity. Up here we have my SIG and my Glock. These two guns here, you can see by the wear on my Glock, on my 19. That is one that is a regular carry, everyday carry for me. So the SIG, you know, I do carry my SIG occasionally. You know, for me, I just prefer a Glock. It's just me. Nothing wrong with the SIG. I love this gun. I wouldn't own it if I didn't. And this is another one that I have carried, concealed, just not as often. You can see here, it is loaded. So, whenever you go to the gun store, the main thing that you need to ask yourself is, what is the purpose for the firearm that you intend to buy? Is it going to be something for concealed carry? Is it going to be something for just home defense or for just a range toy? For those of you guys that are new to guns, I would highly suggest going to a gun range where you can actually rent different guns and try them out. You know, get your hands on them, one that you think that you may be interested in buying. Get your hands on it, get to the range, and usually a lot of those ranges will have a RSO, range safety officer, or someone there who can help you. Spend some time with them, shoot the gun, see if it is something that you like. See if it's going to fit your hand the way that it should. You know, as small as this gun is here, 43X, it is still a good gun for me for concealed carry. And I do carry this one regularly because I can get a good grip on it. You know, there are some guns out there that do have a very small grip. It is my recommendation that you would stay away from those. Alright, I know there's a lot of people out there that will buy these little bitty pocket pistols. But guys, I'm telling you, you will be better served by something that you can at least get a good full grip on than you would something to where you're only getting 1 or 2 fingers on. Okay, that is something that you really need to consider. But guys, this is just kind of a little bit of a rambling video. You know, if you're new to guns, that's the main thing that I want you to think about. What's the purpose of the gun that you're looking to buy? You know, but anyways guys, just let me know what your thoughts are. Are there any guns out there that you have that are specifically for the range, specifically for home defense, compared to your concealed carry guns? I'd like to know what those are down in the comments below. But guys, thanks for watching. Check out the rest of the videos on the channel. I have got videos individually on all of these. So just go back through my video list and you can find videos on any of these guns. In fact, you can actually do a search on the homepage for my channel. But guys, thanks for watching. Check out the links down in the description. Visit my website at boomsticktactical.com, and we'll see you next time.